We'll say good morning. Today is Friday. I always have to think about what day it is. Today is Friday, the 17th of November, and it's 7:47 a.m. as I'm recording this, and I'm looking outside. It's some beautiful, gorgeous, partly sunny, partly cloudy skies. Had a little shower this morning, not unexpected when you have cool air above that condenses into clouds. And that's why most of the time when we have a norther, we have a lot of rain. But we happen to have a lot of dry air overhead, which is bringing us drier conditions and probably a mostly dry weekend into the start of next week. So let's get to the videotape, as they say. Let's see what there is to see out there in the real world. And I'm trying to share a beautiful panoramic view of West Bay Beach, but it's not cooperating this morning. Let's see if I can get it here. They sometimes want to show us a commercial before they show us the beach. There we go. There's the beach. And of course, West Bay Beach is West Bay Beach because it's usually calm. I mean, the winds, if I can just bring up a wonder map here, the way our island is inclined. I've often talked about this on my website, roatanweather.org. Our predominant winds are from the east, and that means the south side is usually the wavier side. But today we're getting northwest winds. So normally West Bay Beach is the most protected place on the island, and that's why they have the lowest waves. We were over there. Actually, West Bay Beach is a long way from my house, but we just happened to be there yesterday. And we saw that area where people love to snorkel really getting pounded by the waves. So, and this morning, it is yet again getting pounded by the waves. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but definitely more waves than they're used to dealing with this morning. 4-foot seas on the northwest side. So that should calm a little bit this afternoon as we go through the day. And our front that passes through goes further east. We should have some calmer winds on land. We have a little bit lower winds. I think most of these are going to say around 12 miles an hour because they have a little bit of protection from the wind, but out to sea, we're still seeing the buoys saying 20 miles an hour. One thing I want to say about our Utila weather stations, we get to see their rain, but when I turn it to temperature, it goes off because for some reason, I don't know why, both of the working Utila weather stations, their thermometers don't seem to be working. So you guys on Utila, if you own one of these weather stations, take a look at that and maybe help us to understand what's going on with your thermometer. We start today 79.80, and we're already 7:50 a.m. here. The temperature in the morning is not a whole lot different from the temperature in the afternoon. So we'll see mostly these temperatures throughout the day, right around 80 with that fresh northeast breeze. So that will be just wonderful. This is one of the most odd little systems. It's been around here for seems like 2 weeks now. It is bringing quite a bit of rain to Jamaica. Over the last 2 days, Kingston has gotten 5 inches. This shows a center to the south of Jamaica. And hold on, let me refresh this. Oh, there we go. A little bit to the south of Jamaica, but still moving this way. And we'll see a 50% chance of formation. I'm not so sure it's going to form anything, but if we go to our satellite image, we can see it here. No closed circulation. We have a little shower over off the coast, the Mosquito Coast here, but you can see here, and as we close in, actually here on our island, and let's actually go to the Photoshop and I can show you what we got this morning. Now, let's go back to yesterday. A quarter inch on the west side, half an inch mid-island, 3/4 of an inch for most of us on the east side, 1/2 to 3/4 over on Utila. This morning, not much, just a few hundredths of an inch. We got a little bit of rain here on Jonesville Point, and that is because of this cooler air condensing into very thin lower level clouds like we see outside right now. And occasionally you can get some rain out of these clouds. If we put it into motion, we can see that they're moving toward the northeast, but not a whole lot to worry about. If you do get a shower, shouldn't be much, and it should be pretty short. Mostly we're going to have good weather. Let's talk a little bit about our prospects for the future. A couple of things we've talked about is the potential for a Sunday morning shower and also a Thursday cold front. Both of those things are not looking as good as they did yesterday. Let's take a look as we roll through Sunday. The GFS is putting this little disturbance a little bit to our northeast and maybe catching us on the back end Sunday afternoon. So still maybe a 30% chance of rain on Sunday, but I don't think it'll amount to much. And then here's that cold front right here as we get into Thursday. As you can see, it really kind of falls apart as it gets near us. And what might bring us rain, especially next weekend, is just some moisture from our east coming to the west. Pretty normal scenario for the rainy season. The Euro, a very similar picture. Maybe a little bit better chance of a Saturday evening or Sunday shower. And then nice weather for Monday, Tuesday. Here comes that potential cold front, and it just kind of stalls near the Yucatan, but we get moisture from the east, bringing us better chances of rain for next weekend. And we can see also on our moisture content in the air why we're having dry weather. You see these greens and purples that mean really dry air coming overhead. There's that little disturbance. You can see there's a little more moisture, but this is the Euro having it mostly pass to our northeast. And then coming back in with some drier air. And then as we get towards, here comes that front that stalls by the Yucatan. Doesn't make it, but here's some wetter air, some moist air moving in from the east and bringing us potentially scattered showers for next weekend. Winds, let's talk about the wind. So this morning, 20 miles an hour, 4-foot seas mostly. We really haven't seen many 5-foot seas on the buoys. A little calmer this evening, but tomorrow, windy again, 15 to 20 miles an hour, more from the west. Again, 4-foot seas. Sunday, things start to calm down a little bit, especially in the evening, 3-foot to 2-foot. Overnight, Sunday into Monday morning, perhaps even having some calm seas, 1 foot Monday morning, but then turning to the east with the winds 15 to 20 miles an hour Monday evening into Tuesday, and then calmer winds as we get into the end of next week. Potentially some effect from that front stalling out to our north and the moisture coming in from the east. We'll see what happens. These are not impressive numbers here. So, but probably a few more scattered showers toward the end of next week and the weekend. Hey, I want to talk about our carniceria. My Spanish is horrible. Carniceria Rosita, or as we say, Rosita's Meat Market. We're going to put some map locations in the comments so that you guys can find your way there if that's what you'd like to do and you have never been there. It helps to have a Google map pin. But we definitely thank you for your positive feedback, and we thank all our sponsors. We have more interest from sponsors, and it really helps to provide accurate weather forecasts for the island and keep us all safe. Okay, guys, you take care and have a wonderful weekend.